This is Henry again
Oh, I fucking hate curly
with
hair.
his stories.
Dude,
This
get
is
some
about the
Mad Pack
California
shampoo.
trip, day one. California, day one. So anyways,
Dude,
tell us about the trip.
My hair dries off.
Tell us about the trip. So what happened at the trip?
I heard like putting like cream in the hair works.
Yeah,
We were
Day one.
day
I
one.
want to put cream.
Yeah, I know that's. That's
We met at my house.
When their babies
Luis Goldberg and Frankie spent the night at my house, watching Real Sex all night. We were watching Real Sex.
Oh yeah, we
We were watching Real Sex and shit, and we woke up the next morning. We met Kyle and Matt and Ellen came to my house. We left from my house. I was in the car with Rowan. Alright, I was in the car with Rowan, Luis, and Goldberg, right? The cool car. Specs. And so we took off. I was listening to my CD player. Luis had his little iPod on, and Goldberg and Roman were singing like choir songs or something. and Luis had a smart idea to make a video of us singing. What was it? The Hadaway. We were dancing and shit.
That is cool.
And Roman thought he was cool and shit. And tried to shake his little head. His glasses kept falling off. And so we were driving. It was a pretty boring drive because like it was either really loud or really quiet because like people would get annoyed real fast, right, Luis? And so I had to pee, and Roman wouldn't pull over to let me pee. So I was like, I'm gonna pee, and he was like, no, I'm not stopping the car. So I was like, well, let me pee in the back seat. And he kept like slamming on the brakes, so I guess I wouldn't like whip it out. And I was like, dude, I'm not afraid to pee on your back seat. And like he was all being serious and shit. I was like, whatever. So then we get lost. I asked some Mexican chick for directions, and we finally found a way to Six Flags. We got there and it was really humid outside, really hot. And
Would you say sweaty balls?
yeah, sweaty balls. Seriously, it was like a shower outside. And
Swamp ass.
swamp ass up the ass, swamp ass up the ass. And Six Flags was fun. I didn't feel good. I was kind of sick.
We got lost.
Goldberg like ran away. He wanted to live there, so he kind of like he ran away. And you know, it was me, Luis, Roman. I was trying to enjoy myself because Luis and Roman enjoyed themselves. Frankie and them didn't enjoy themselves. They were too busy, you know, looking for him. We were looking for him too, right, Luis?
Liar, motherfucker.
Like the first 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And then we're like, and then Roman was like, dude, fuck this. We're just gonna ride rides. And I was like, whatever. I didn't care. I didn't feel good. I didn't want to be there anyway. So I was like, I'm whatever. So we waited and waited in line, and yeah, like. Yeah, you know, we kept calling each other, asking people if, you know, we could find him, and I kept telling them. Well, I mean, it wasn't lying. We were looking for him. I was just, we weren't moving. I was looking, you know. I was being observant, and you know, there's like fucking like there was like 50,000 kids in that park, and Goldberg looks like all little kids, you know. And Goldberg gave me his wallet and his cell phone, because his dumb ass didn't have pockets, so yeah, we had no way to get a hold of him, and. We rode a couple rides, and Frankie, funny stuff. Nick ain't funny. And so Frankie, Kyle, and Matt and Alan like decided to leave. So like, you know, I'm gonna leave too, you know, because I didn't feel good. So I had to like walk. We were on the other side of the park, and they were in the front, you know, already leaving. So I had to like run my tired ass.
You didn't run, you walked.
No, I was like jogging.
It was like a 20
and it was a
wait.
big ass hill, and I was like, fuck this. And I was like, all right, whatever. So I finally met up with them. And we went back to the room. Couldn't take a goddamn shower because Roman had my shit in his trunk, so I couldn't really take a shower, relax. And
This isn't funny. Funny stuff.
Oh, then like Frankie, right? We were going back to the car, and like he was going up the stairs to the room, and he trips on his shoelaces, right? Frankie trips, and I'm walking up, and he like does this no, and like sticks his hand out, right? And I'm like, I miss his hand, and he just falls, and his head just bounces off the cement stairs. He's like, you know, I'm like, no. So I go up, right? And he's all fucked up, and I'm like, Frankie, you alright? And he's like, yeah. And he's like saying like, "Yo, quiero Taco Bell" and shit. And I was like, "Frankie, like you need to go inside the room, you relax, right?" And he was like reading like the Taco Bell menu to me and shit. And I was like, "Frankie, I was like, what the hell happened to you, right? You were just naming like random Mexican foods and stuff, you know?" So I walked him back to his room, put him on the bed, right? And Matt was like trying to sleep, and
pretty sure we wouldn't go eat pizza afterwards though.
No, that was like later. Yeah, so we, I kept calling Luis and Roman to see if they found Goldberg. Of course they weren't fucking looking. They were just riding rides, and so I knew Goldberg was fine. He was fine, and so we went to go eat pizza. And we went to the park at like 9:50 because it closed at 10. And me and Frankie were walking up to the park and couldn't find it. Everyone was leaving, and then we saw Roman and Specs and Luis. And we see Goldberg's tired ass walking up to us all, sunburnt and sweaty and smelly and shit. He's like, "I had the best time," and it was cool for him. He enjoyed himself, which is cool. That's what he paid for. So yeah, he kind of pissed a lot of people off. But whatever.
Yeah. Can you name some people?
Frankie, Kyle, Matt, Alan.
You the who get out and spoke to you piece of shit.
And and then like that night was fine when we got everybody. And then the next day we went to the beach and
that's the next episode. Yeah.
That's the next episode.
Yeah.
The story sucked, huh?
What'd you do in the ocean?
Oh. No, I gotta tell the story, okay?
No, we'll in the next episode.
How many minutes is this?
No.
That one sucks.
On the next episode,
How many minutes is this?
It's the next episode. Peace.
How many minutes is going on?
Don't worry about it.
That one sucked.
Let me tell you this one story real quick.
Well, tell me in the next episode.
No.
Save it, alright?
Dr. Dre and
you ready?
Next episode. This is a lost episode.
So this is Henry Enriquez
episode is found
with the California trip day 1.
So check this shit out.
And you will hear about the second day.
Right?
Peace out.